really.
What's up, guys? It's Nice Smooth.
I'm bored, so I want to stream.
You heard me. I heard me.
Are you ready watching me? How? Hello. And you can't hear my TV, like I have a earpiece. Yeah, but it's in where I can't hear.
Now remember, don't just turn down the sound effects. Turn down the entire volume of the game.
Shut up. Where were you when I needed that, Chris? Where were you? What? Aw, man. My thing's not charging. And someone commented, and it is Indog, and he is saying, "What is up, guys? It's Nice and Smooth, XD."
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Goodbye from the stream.
You must be exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, no, kill you!
Oh, that's so overpowered. No recoil and weak attacks. Yeah. Why? What?
Oh yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Now I have you. Yeah. What? Yes. kind of sucks that Tira, how do you want to say it? She's in the game, but I can't play as her. It's fucking bullshit. No, I just got the base game. It's just fine.
How much is deluxe edition?
Yeah, $5.99, so maybe 6 or 7.
Fuck it, Sam. Time to hunt these rascally T-Rexes.
What?
Still right outside, I believed in you. Did you just leave me? Am I time of need?
Yes.
Okay.
Insane man, yes. What is he?
Yep. I'm going against. I'm playing Monster. I'm going against the one of these T-Rexes. Actually didn't get hurt. I'm just oh, never mind. He's scared.
It's been fun so far.
How did I miss? Ah! Okay, tell me, how did I get hit by that? I don't like the shadows. Shit. Okay. Sorry. Shut up!
Trying.
Not you. Shut up, you, not you. A cheetah! Yes. Oh yeah, probably why I'm on the top. I don't have PlayStation 4 anymore, so I'm gonna just accept I have to not continue this year. I'm like at the power of my friendship. My ear itches.
With the power of friendship, anything is possible.
Did anyone else miss the old sound for when you beat up the
Yeah.
Yeah, classic children's songs. Video that puts the light of mine. Walking in with the second right next to the river. Ah!
Oh wow, auto reversal edge is effective.
Nigga, the heck outside. Ooh. Ooh. Gotta come up here. Salt. Oh shit, it's going lower. After that dinosaur? Green? You son of a bitch. Oh, I forgot this is a family picture. Oh, darn sucks. I guess I gotta go up the mountain again. The nose bone is connected to the face bone. Okay. Anything else? I think I'm just gonna go around and scavenge. You and me, we will be city. I can't die. Follow me, set me free. That's me. From the city. I wonder if people get copyright strike when they play like when they stream shit, not shit. GTA. Oh. I was wondering if anyone was still here. I was like, is anyone here? I feel like I'm just talking to myself now. Which is kind of normal for YouTubers to do. Butterfly.
Try hard mode now. Alright, never mind. That's it.
Then we go to the next area. Red flower bed. What is this? I gotta go with the blue! Nah, I got a golden balloon.
Golden doubloon?
I said the balloon, but it's actually balloon. Like a flower got balloon. It's crazy how games you be like, dude, this looks so beautiful and stuff. Then after like the first week, you're like, interesting. It's crazy how detailed this game is. And it's mostly. Let's get item boxes. Okay, got stuff that we don't need.
This would be problematic.
Hey! That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Just yet.
Shit. I'm sorry. That hurt your ear. Let me tell if I can play music right now. But, no, I can't. Not just because I ain't paying for that shit. I guess the fence would be a better thing for me, at least right now, when I'm just going around and getting stuff. I love how my cat looks. It looks like a Tauruser. Yo, Tauruser. Taurus. That's the word. It ain't bird. Sorry. That's a stupid joke. Nine. Just kidding. The others. You know the Nine Cat? They literally have like random cats called 999 or nay, whatever. The others still aren't back yet. I must go look for them. Hi there. We're from the research. Oh, the ones who lived in that strange house. The other protectors and I were coming back to this hideout, but on the way back, a charge at us. The others panicked and we got separated. I heard. We should make it like a voice. I heard! Just kidding.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go for now, I guess.
TTFN, Tata for now, Chris.
Later.
Late. I heard your people are good hunters. Will you help bring my 3 friends back? We're considering it a privilege. A privilege. But they may not trust outsiders if they see you coming. But they're giving the money. Use the capture net to catch them before they run. Must be gentle. Once you find all 3, bring them here. Please help my friend. My people. I'm sure, man. Hello. Hello, welcome back to another video. Oh, that is this. And you can run. Keep it. Keep it. It became a meme, so. Ooh, that's right level though. I got an investigation matter. I have no idea how I do that. It's like, oh yeah, you got another investigation. Well, that was interesting.
Oh!
How do I get down there? How the fuck was I supposed to be quiet while there's nothing to go down sneaky? Sorry if I'm quiet. Get back in. It's okay, there is something I can get sneaked up to. Oh, good. How is stuff better be useful? Woo! She's doing too much. Hey, Noah. I don't like characters Nova. Thinking making mascot name Nova. What is up? I wonder if it's still there. It isn't here. Still some else that's in this area. There's a basically everyone besides that one. And it could be. I got an idea, it might be enough for a second. I don't know how this thing became all squeaky. But I hate it. At least it doesn't squeak everywhere. It's just when I move slightly forwards and backwards. That's here? Seems fun. That's so much we know. I don't notice stuff. I didn't even notice it was right here. First time I've seen it. Hive in there. I got destroyed. I didn't want to. Almost that super again. I hit you. Just getting ready. I got an idea. Let's do it. Yes! Thanks. Now Bruce Willis is with us. With me. Yay. That was gonna be the last one. No, it's just Bruce Willis. Just dicking around. So let's find the last one. Yeah, if I find it sooner, I'll still go on. Get this later, I'm probably good on. just saw one of the cats just drown. Come on, Bruce Willis. Tell me where it's at. Tell me where they're at. The podcast she had like intros like hell. Force does. Like intros like that. Bruce Willis. Sometimes I haven't done this month. This was done this month. Brought to you by Jiffy Lube. I guess I'll try that one mountain. That would be right there. Yeah. Like and subscribe if you're bored. Talking to myself. I am. Nah, one of my friends just doesn't want their voice in videos, so if you hear me talk to myself, that's fine. over here. Up a mountain. Some shit like that. I see something. I wonder. Let's get on. I wonder what the dark cat tires are for. Oh no, that was my favorite. I knew it.
Let me explain.
Becca, I believe she's the only one. So we can always just go on Heartless Knights newest video and see the stream. Proper see. We found a what? What is that doing here? Can I find the protectors if I just follow shit? Where? Where the... Now I have all the control. Wah ha 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 ha. Wah ha ha. Wah ha 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 ha. Ha. Okay. Back to reality. I don't think I can find this person. So if anything, I'll just come back. It's probably like one of those, like, when you can't find any more. It's like trying to find another footprints and stuff in the same area, but you can't find it really, because it's just needs to be in a different area. I haven't been in here in a while. So, when I was young, man, I feel like I'm not really good with all my friends.
I see.
As a person that's
Hi.
usually about what's the cat characters? Oh, that looks really fun. Interesting. But as it's crazy that I can't think of anything when I'm not around people and stuff. I guess guys, is that what I'm talking about? You guys are probably down, but that's why I'm usually like quiet. I wouldn't make it just like now speaking and stuff, but it sucks. Not having speaking. I guess I can tell you what's my top 10 stuff. I guess. I said I guess after I said I guess. But like I was saying, got any more speech? You know, speech from like school and stuff. But my top 10 video games. But no, in no order. Number 1, because it's like top 10 is in no order, so everything's just out there. Number 1, Jet Set Radio 2 for the Xbox original. That game was so fun, like how it was played and stuff, and you could only like skate and stuff. It was really cool. And this is all just going through my head, it's not going on. Like having a script and everything. Obviously, I don't have a script. So. Just really good time. But, yeah.
Thanks.
So, I have played Jason Radio Future and finish it. But I really love how the gameplay was. You get to like tag, you
Well,
can
then.
actually make tags if you want. Plus you get like boosters and stuff. And trust me, that I played the first game on the PS3, ironically. But god, that game needed boosters. I wish they made like a Jet Set Radio 3. Jet Set Radio Future? Beyond? Jet Set Radio Modern Time. Just make it like the cartoon stuff, not like any live action. Not live action, but like realistic looking shit like how SSX did. Number 2. Dog's Life. I read this game a long time ago. This one I actually finished. It was awesome. I used to play this on the PS2. Remember why? Just that. Just being a dog and stuff. Trying to find your friend that got, I think, abducted by one of those dog catchers and stuff. It's usually just here for like rabid dogs and stuff. But this one was different. Avoiding spoilers. And that's this one. At the end, it does a dark turn. It gets all dark, all spooky, the scary music and stuff. And after like you get into the factory and stuff, you find out some woman is abducting dogs to make into cat food. Fucking cat food. But other than that, everything was like super peaceful. Stuff. You got beautiful music. Oh, and we went to Jet Set Radio Future. The music on that was awesome. You got stuff that you beat. You got stuff that was like man, you dance and stuff in that game. But back to awesome. Peaceful music. There's like anything you can think of as being a dog they do. There's a button to pee, fart, and if you fart too much, you can actually poop. Number 3. Sly Cooper series. I love Sly Cooper. The game is awesome, the story is beautiful. It's a really good story though. You're a foster kid because okay, you're a young kid. You were just chilling with your dad. No mom apparently. There was nothing said about the mom or anything. So you were just a young kid just chilling with your dad. And all of a sudden, like 5 guys I believe, break in, kills your father, and steals his book about thieves. He is born into a family of thieves. But they don't steal just to steal, they steal from the rich and stuff, like they say a Robin Hood kind of story. They steal from people that are evil and stuff. So you're not just basically playing an asshole character. And the charismatic one too. And charming. There's in the original game, Sly Cooper 1, or Sly 1. Sly Cooper, the Thieves Raccoon is or Sly 1, I believe. But there's 3 main characters: Murray, Bentley, and Sly. Sly is what your character is. Whoa. Thanks. Okay. The second game is Sly, Bentley, and Murray, but you can play as Bentley and Murray. The third game is Sly, Bentley, Murray, Dimitri from this is a villain from the second game. Panda King, a villain from the first game. Penelope from the third game. So Guru? I believe his name was. Yeah, I think that's him. And then the fourth game is this back to Sly Cooper, Bentley, and Murray. So better graphics and different people are making the game. I believe it was Sanzaro Games. No, Sanzaro. It was something else with a monkey face with a plus and a minus. Even though, let me see. Then there was villains. In the first one, it was Panda King. Number 3. The Thai series, or trilogy, I should say. A Aussie, Australian, Tasmanian tiger. You get to play as him, and your boyfriend. So I forgot what was the reason. I think there was like some time shift thing where it swallows you up and stuff. Yeah, I need a scratch for this stuff. I remember something about him being the last Tasmanian tiger and stuff. I don't think he's the last Tasmanian tiger because there was that female Tasmanian tiger. I believe in the second game, but that could be because he defeated the first boss. So, and then there was a character named Slime. The third game, or the second game, was basically this Shadow the Hedgehog. You know that character. And from my dumbass kid, mine's like, oh look, Bishop cut Slime's ears. So it was actually the other side. Where the fuck is this cat? And every game, you know, it was playing games at like the middle of it, so everything just got the Jack and Dexter effect. Where the first game was cool. Game kinda like chill type of game. Second game was, I wouldn't say more the same, it's got different like combat and stuff. But the third game got looked edgy, there was a dark theme for it and stuff. Yeah, so everything just got like the Jack and Dexter. Top 4. Jack and Dexter. Trilogy? I guess? Is that right? The only ones that... No. I played 4 of them. Jack and Dexter. Jack 1. I mean Jack and Dexter. Fuck you! Okay. But Jack and Dexter, Jack 2, and Jack 3, and Jack X. Jack X was a combat racing game. Jack and Dexter was a collectathon. Adventure collectathon. 3D action collectathon. You basically go around, like, you can punch and stuff, you can kick, like, it was like if Naughty Dog made, like, a 3D game for Crash Bandicoot. It was really similar to that. Then they took the same thing, put it in a future, make it edgy, and also have guns. It was sort of like, I want to say Jack and Dexter became... Ew. I wouldn't say they became like a GTA clone, because how they shoot and stuff is definitely definitely not how they shoot in GTA or anything. It was like a third-person shooter. Then the third one was more the second one, but in a different area. Let's say they're pretty good games, so you should go try them. Number 5? Actually, I should go more in depth. This one of my favorite games. Okay, first game. Jack and Dexter. It's 2 friends. Just chilling, just going around. Then they went to a place that they weren't supposed to. Same as the Sage. Told them to not go to this area. I forgot what it was called. But they go there. They see like some wizard is doing some dark stuff, and they're like about to like have like trying to rule the world, trying to make like some robots. Oh, that's a good crack. Trying to make some robots to take over the world by trying to find, I believe it was White Eco. Second game. Well, that then like back to the first. Then they saw it. They went downstairs from it. They saw like a enemy. Jack tried to throw like some bomb at him. It bumped him and Dexter. And Dexter went into this dark eco, which dark eco is pretty much like poison. To like everyone. So after that, there's Jack 2. Jack and Dexter defeated that one. It's not here, it's down here. I swear I just went to the same down here. After they defeated the Zamos? No, not Zamos. After they defeated the enemy, the main boss of the last game, with all these precursor orbs and stuff, they found out what was behind a door. Apparently a time machine. I don't know if Samos made it before and said like, I need you to take this because of something. So Jack and Dexter goes into the future. Oh yeah, and they never. Oh yeah, they went. Dexter went into the dark eco, got transformed into an oxel. It looks like an otter plus a weasel. Okay, next thing. They never found. Oh, plus after they try to. Okay, restart the whole entire thing. Jack and Dexter were going on a boat to a place that was supposed to be forbidden. They got into the place. They saw that a wizard or whatever, sage, was doing some evil shit, trying to take over the world by this white eagle that they need with this machine. They went downstairs. They saw one of the enemies. Jack threw like a bomb at the enemy. It killed the enemy. The blast ricocheted with Jack. Knocked down Dexter into Dark Eco. Dark Eco is basically poison. It spit out Dexter. And he turned into a Hudson, which is an otter plus a weasel. He's orange too. So they go back to their sage, which is just like a father figure to Jack in Dexter. So they went to Samos. They asked him how he can transform Dexter back. He says this sage has been messing with White Eagle that maybe can transform Dexter back. They go on an adventure far, far to the north to find the sage. And it turns out that sage was the sage that was trying to kill everyone and take over the world. Of course. Then, after that, they defeated... No. They go up there and try to free... Oh yeah, and every sage was somehow gone from their areas. And every sage has like a theme in stage. Sage and stage. One is like fire type, one is like electric like type, yada yada. There's like a grass area, a lava area, an underwater level, which just reminds me of Crash Bandicoot and the underwater things, but in a 3D area. And in the lava area, there's also, you can go all the way up to the mountains, which is a snow level. Grass level, yeah, I think that's mostly it. So they turned out that evil sage took all the sages away to make this robot, or something with a robot. And you do see the robot in this underground area. Oh yeah, there's an underground area too. Like railroads and stuff that doesn't lead anywhere. And the thing is like super slow. The thing that takes you everywhere. And you try to speed run shit, that's slow. So you finally get to there, you free all the sages, you go, you're about to defeat this boss, you fight him, which has a mech, you just have like, red eagle is like, basically when you punch, it shoots out fire, and blue eagle is like, you can run around, plus activate areas. And if you activate the areas, you can also be like a jump that like goes super high and stuff. Green eco is like for health, and you can like restore life to plants. Dark eco is evil, and you can get killed by it. Red, yeah. And white, I'll tell you later. So this one part, they put all the egos together, and it formed white ego, which could change Dexter or defeat the boss. So Dexter's like, just defeat him. So it's okay. I was trying to explain, I'm trying to do like a top 10 thing. Nah, it's okay. I was already like, yeah. I'm trying to explain, the first game of Dex, Jack and Dexter. It's like the new challenger approaches. Well, to me, oh, you, okay, yeah. Well, that's where you're wrong. But, yeah, so, while you go, Dexter said that he didn't want to change, just kill the dudes. They use the white eco that transformed Jack into like white Jack, I guess, and like use all the
Racist.
ecos.
And
Use
hello,
all the
hold on. And hello, I edit my voice sharing, so if you're still streaming, they can hear me.
Yeah.
Greetings, people of the internet.
So if you didn't hear,
Oh great,
this
I'm
is
eating.
the end dog.
Greetings.
And they defeated the evil sage. They go up, they see a door. They don't know what's in the door. Go to Jack 2. They found out what was in the door. It was a time machine. But they didn't know what the time machine was because it was in the past. Like, you know, like freaking monsters and stuff, whatever. So, they go into the future. They automatically get arrested. Dexter goes runs. Oh yeah, there's like 5 games I played. Dexter leaves, tries like to get money and stuff from like a bug extermination job that he
Being
had.
a weasel that he is.
Yeah. Like a bug extermination and stuff. And this is on a PSP, and it shows like basically what happened where Dexter left. So he got money, got stuff, got Jack some new clothes, and he found Jack's like where he was getting brought to. Turn to Jack 2 again. They pumped Jack. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Jack was basically a mute, like he can't talk or anything.
The basic main character dialogue thing.
Yeah, basic
At the
like
time.
collectathon like characters stuff. So they pumped him with dark ego, black ego, made him black. Just kidding. Dark ego. This is like the shittiest top 10 thing ever. like no, like yes, no, yes. They pumped him with dark ego, and it's changing Jack. You can see it by how he is and stuff, and how his mannerisms now are. There's then it was not killing Jack, so there's basically like a king or something, emperor, was got a little confused and wondering why this is not happening and stuff. Why isn't he dying?
I thought it was the mayor of the town.
The mayor, I think, yeah, something like that.
I never played Jack and Dexter, and I just know that because of videos.
Yeah.
For context, I know about Jack and Dexter, but I never played it, people. I only played Ratchet and Clank.
Ironically, I have never played Ratchet and Clank, and I've been thinking of buying it, but I never did.
To be perfectly honest, it's almost the same thing. What would you explain, but different?
It seems like it has
hella
more
different.
like cooler guns and stuff than Jack and Dexter.
The Rhino.
2 and 3.
The Rhino rip you a new one.
But yeah, he was wondering why that wouldn't happen and stuff. So they left him alone, and he's basically like in some big jail area. Dexter comes up and is like, "Whoa, what happened to you?" And just joking around and stuff, like usual. Dexter does. He was like the comic relief. It's like, what happened to you when there's all dumb stuff? And it's like, and the first words that he says, Jack says, is that I'm gonna kill Deimos, or not Deimos, whatever the fuck that dude name is. He's like,
Hmm.
He's gonna kill that one guy that's filling him with stuff. So he's trying to get out of this area. He does. This jail area. He does. He goes into the streets. He saws this old dude with some young kid, some green, yellow tint hair. We go back to those people later. Then turns out Jack can transform into Dark Jack, which is a him filled with dark eco. And he could transform into this when he's like gets angry and stuff, or whenever you want to do it. And it sort of helps him. It's more, he has more stuff to do in the third one. I wouldn't say he has more, Dark Jack has more stuff, but he can do more stuff in the Jack 3.
Damn,
So
I feel like I would.
he's
If I feel
trying-
like I would explain
Oh, yeah.
Ratchet and Clank, I would be having so confusing times.
Almost forgot. I totally forgot. I totally skimmed this out. Samus' daughter, Jack, and Dexter were all in the same time machine. They went in. They had like this time machine. It opens the door and stuff. Then all of this freaking monsters just came out and stuff. Evil looking monsters. Samus says, so this happens. So this is how it happens. Let's get back to that. They go into the portal. It goes in front of this monster and stuff. They go in there like, what is happening? What was that and stuff. Then all of a sudden they hit something. It takes them to like different parts of times of the same area, but it's like different areas and stuff. So yada yada. Back to what I was saying. They're trying to find Samus and his daughter. So they go to this resistance for stuff. Resistance to like the mayor, the emperor, whatever it was and stuff. They go on some freaking reconnaissance type of shit. They meet friends. They meet new people and stuff that you are loved ones, ones, fat ones, a mob boss. Yes, a mob boss on a game that was originally like meant for like kids and stuff. And after all that, they find Samus, but he looks younger for some reason. Let's get back to that. They go later on to the resistance and stuff, and find the daughter. But you don't really know the daughter until like the last part, like when she's like, the hell are you saying and stuff? Why are you acting like an asshole and stuff? It's like, oh no, oh, it's you, Jack. You got like edgier. Because that game just got edgy in the second game. Blah blah blah. Turns out, the daughter and Samus gets arrested. They go. Jack breaks him out and finds out that the older Samus is there too. And it turns out Samos is from the future.
Oh wow.
Then later on, blah blah blah, blah, they defeat the enemy, the main boss. This is like a downward spiral, and it turns out Jack's from the past, from the future. Oh yeah, and there was like in the middle of that, there was a revelation that the area where they're at in the area that they used to live is in the future. It's like, wow, the city is actually, this shithole is actually our farmland.
I don't know if you're trying to explain it via memory or if that's legitimately the game, but the Jack and Dexter game sounds so fucking confusing via story.
You know what?
And Ratchet and Clank has a cleaner story, I think.
It gets so freaking weird.
I think I know why it gets how it got weird because of time travel. Because time traveling opens so much shitty possibilities that it can fuck up a story.
Yeah. To the third game. Apparently, war has struck and stuff. Everything goes to shit, and they're blaming Jack, even though Jack saved that area before. They kick him out of that city. They go into a sand village.
A desert?
Yeah, a desert. In a sand village and stuff. Now, the new stuff is that you can actually drive. In the other one, it was like semi, like you can like just jump up and grab the car and it just like floats around and stuff and you can drive it and stuff. And some reason that you can drive faster than any other people in the entire game. But the second one, the third game, you can actually have real car like driving and stuff. And there's like dinosaur like looking metalheads, which
it
are
sounds
basically
so confusing.
Oh yeah, and the enemies of the first game are actually citizens now in the second game. So like, what? These people are. Last time I seen these people, they're trying to kill me. It's like, it's okay, man. I'm friendly. Don't judge my people's past for our future, or something.
Don't be a racist.
Yeah, don't be a racist. Okay, they go into a sand village. One of your friends gives you a beacon to hold on to.
Minecraft.
Jack and Dexter, like, were walking into like the sand, the desert. They pass out. Oh yeah, there's also squawkers, some monkey/parrots.
Spots?
I forgot what his name was, but there's a monkey/parrot thing, and they have banter with Dexter and stuff. I'm not doing justice for this game. But
I think
anyway,
you should just change. Should just change your stream into talking about nostalgic games or comparing Jack and Dexter.
Yeah, it's like it was just like, oh yeah, I'm on top 4. I still have like 10 other. I saw a few other ones. And it's like talking about Jack and Dexter. Okay. Yeah, I should just change it to some nostalgia topic.
Should I just go on a tangent of Ratchet and Clank?
In a bit. This is almost in a bit. I'm almost done. Okay, they go into the desert. They pass out. The beacon they have sends this sand village. The leader of the sand village was out there. It's like, let's get them before the sandstorm happens. They brought them in. They cut Jack's hair for some reason. It was like more like Jack and Dexter hair, but like in an older version of Jack, but like more clean cut and stuff. They told Jack to fight in arenas, a la like Roman fighting kind of stuff, with guns. So it's Mad Max, Jack and Dexter now. And you get to like have cars and stuff. Like I said before, you can go around like the desert area for a while and stuff. There's guns on your car and stuff. And later on, you can go back to the area that kicked you out and stuff. You're trying to save that area. There's a new enemy. You defeat him a few times. He comes back in the end. There's a dude from the second game that was a racer. Is now trying to kill you too. And all this is happening. Plus, other stuff. And in the end of that game, it turns out the leader of the Sand Village is Mars, which is also Jack's
from the future.
father. Oh yeah, and the little kid was like in the second game is actually Jack, and it brought him to the past. So the second game is like, oh, let's bring Jack and Dexter to the future and make it sure like, oh, how they brought him to the past. They showed him going to the past with young Samus. So young Samus and Jack is over there in the past. Dexter is from the past, but he's now in the future now. And he's staying as an Otto still. And there's like some girl that actually likes him and stuff. So in the end, they killed Jack's father. It turns out he is like his father and stuff. He's like, I'm gonna go kill you. And they had like a big fight. They tell like oh yeah, and they somehow found the gods of their universe. They told the main bad guy, tell him, I want to be exactly like you guys as a god. It turns out that what Dexter is, Otto, is actually what the gods look like and stuff. They like open like the curtains, all the Wizard of Oz is like they have like the voice deepener, like microphone and stuff, and like, oh, hey, you remember we're supposed to see like this, and it's like, wait, and Dexter's like, the gods are just Ottos? I'm a god, kind of thing. And it's like the main bad guy's like, man, and I wanted to be like them. It's like, oh wait, I did want, and then like it's like he transforms into the Otto and stuff. They take him to, I guess, God fucking prison or something like that. The most powerful beings, I guess. Prison and stuff. Jack and Dexter was gonna go with. No, Jack was only supposed to go with them because they did like some trial or something. And also, there's Light Eagle, not White Eagle, but Light Jack. He looks like an angel and shit. Blah 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 blah. I'm not making justice to this game. They did a fake out. Jack is still here. Dexter wished for Pants and his girlfriend to become a asshole too. So that's a thing. Jack X! Combat racing. Yeah!
I'm just
Jack
like,
it.
God, what the hell is all of this shit you're talking about? I'm like,
It doesn't make sense in my voice, but it does. It's a story.
I guess you're explaining it in your perspective, but not like.
This is the reason why people use scripts.
Or they think on the spot. Like, from my memory, for Ratchet and Clank, the first one, for the PlayStation 2, started off as a young Lombax in, I don't know what fucking planet. Wishing to do something for... Wait, my bad, I'm mixing up the new remix of the first one with the original first one.
Hold up.
Which is kind of weird.
Jack X. Combat racing. The mob boss that you killed in the second game, his daughter is there. He has a daughter for some reason, even though he's a... Basically,
I know how it is.
The reposition of Fat Bastard as the character from Austin Power. He looks
I was
like
gonna
that,
say,
but just
if
like...
you said the name, you should know where he's from.
Yeah, Austin Powers. It looks like Fat
Ooh.
Bastard from Austin Powers. And that goes into Jack X. His daughter comes, he tells them to drink this thing, drink some wine to toast. He poisoned the wine. He wants them to
Someone
go
poisoned the
into...
water hole.
Exactly. He wants a combat racing team, which you don't really
Oh,
have a
God.
team as much as you as a Jack and Dexter as a
Can I pause you right there real fast?
Go ahead.
No. Okay. I'm viewing your stream just to see what fuckery goes on. I scroll down and it says a recommended video yelling about the Jack trilogy.
No way!
Yes.
That's so.
I'm like, YouTube, why?
This
They listen
YouTube.
to you. They listen to you.
What? Okay. Okay. Jack X, Zayada, Poison. They go into a racing game. It's pretty fun. The racing's pretty alright. It's sort of... You had to like get used of the controls, definitely. Like, some stuff you like, oh, this should have been R2 instead of like boost as R2 and stuff. X is the actual ignition and stuff you can drive and stuff. R2, no. R1's boost. R2 is like to shoot like whatever like the front missile is. It's basically an edgy Mario Kart. Then there is... Actually, I don't know what the end is. I haven't defeated the game yet. To be continued. Number 5! Okay, I want number 5 games is the old THQ games, as in the Nickelodeon games, from Fairy Odd Parents to Jimmy Neutron to their like weird like cross game things to like the SpongeBob games. Some of them are like super good, and some of them are eh. I like the Jimmy Neutrons. I think like the attack of like some orange creature. Fairy Odd Parents breaking the rules, and SpongeBob.
Wait. Where did you go from Jack to Fairy?
Because I went from a top 10 to just talking about Jack and Dexter. So I'm going, that was my fourth, like, favorite game series. Now I'm on THQ games. Nickelodeon games. THQ Nickelodeon games. Which I heard they're actually doing a remaster of their games under THQ Nordic. Which would be awesome. So, yeah.
I don't recall any THQ games I technically played besides, I guess, random SpongeBob games due to my sister.
I play like the Jimmy Neutron game, the Fairy Odd Parents, and the SpongeBob games. I forgot which one was really the best one of the SpongeBob ones. And there was also a like a crossover games where they'll have like Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, Fairy Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, those characters fighting against all like the bad guys and stuff.
Their version of Smash.
It wasn't Smash Brothers as much as
Beat 'em up, I guess.
yeah, beat 'em up game. Number 6. What would be a good game for 6? And I'm saving the last one for like my favorite game.
What is number 9 or 10 Kingdom Hearts?
Spoiler alert. Yeah. In a lie.
If you get to that point, I will go on a tangent and talk about it the best I know with you.
Alright.
I'm just seeing what you have.
Okay, number 6 is gonna be. Oh yeah, and there was also on THQ was the owners of the rights for Saints Row. I like the second one because they had like really cool cheat codes and stuff, and Red Faction.
THQ
I
did
like,
Saints Row?
yeah.
Then I only played Saints Row 3 or 2. Whichever. Well,
The second one had like bad like sort of like sucky graphics for nowadays. The third one is like really cel shaded, like wacky kind of game.
then I think I played 3.
Yeah.
Whichever
So,
one I get dethroned and I have to build my way back up, basically.
yeah, the second one was more like a gangsta type of game, but with funny moments in there and stuff.
Little
It never
quips.
took itself that serious. I never noticed how bad animation is this black dude.
Huh?
In the what's
Please
it
repeat
called?
that.
There's a, you know, in the fireplace or like where you get your weapons, your armor and stuff. There's a black guy like hammering stuff in the background of the dwarf, I'm guessing. his arm is so low poly.
Wait, this is Saints Row 3, right?
No,
Or
I'm
2?
talking about freaking Monster Hunter right now. I'm just looking at this
Oh.
black dude, and like I cannot tell you how weird this looks. It just looks so off. But anyways, number 6 is gonna be I already talked about sliding, I already talked about Jack and Dexter, I already talked about THQ games.
It could be just the draw distance.
2 games out of the Final Fantasy games. Because the only 2 of them that I actually played that I really liked. Final Fantasy
Which are?
7, Crisis
Yeah,
Core, or 3, Crisis Core, and the one with Vincent Valentine. And
That's the dude in the red with the golden claw hand, right?
yeah.
Oh,
You
the
get-
one we saw, Final Fantasy 7 Caliber or something?
Yeah, something like that. And you become like some edgy, like,
That's an
monster
underrated
too.
game. Not a lot of people know about that or like that one, from what I recall.
Yeah, not a lot of people like it, but I do.
You know, I should have bought that when I visit because, like, it's an underrated game and I should have just probably got it.
Yeah. It's
They're
a-
gonna go buy it for me and send it to me.
Oh yeah, speaking of sending stuff, you forgot this, one of the One Piece characters.
You didn't give him to me. You just threw Maka at me.
No. It's a character I think you bought. It's, a One Piece character, the skeleton, it has a guitar and some curly hair.
Look.
I'll probably take a picture later. Okay. Cerberus, something like that. I remember that game. I liked it personally. It probably is a shitty game, but I personally liked it. I remember
Well,
it is a 3 fighters similar, but not as Kingdom Hearts, where you can like punch and stuff. But you can
You just
also
shoot.
have a gun where you can shoot stuff. And I thought that was pretty cool.
I think that's because since the PlayStation era came, they wanted to try something and branch off of Final Fantasy VII,
Yeah.
and they did that. But when the PSP came, they did another branch off of Final Fantasy VII as a pre-story via Crisis Core, I think.
Yeah. And
Which-
I can't remember, and I don't really remember Ceres, and I don't remember Crisis Core that much.
Crisis Core I remember the most due to the fact that, well, 7 I remember because I seen videos. I used to have the game, but I never beat it. And Crisis Core I remember because I think I got to like the last boss fight, but I couldn't beat it because I was borrowing the game from my friend.
Mm.
If you want, I can explain Crisis Core if you want me to.
Sure.
To my best of my ability of trying to remember this game
There
from
your favor.
4 or 5 years ago. Crisis Core starts off as you are a young soldier in training named Zack. You're basically in this training simulator to get the basics, to be one of the best or to go up in the rankings. And it's memory. And it starts off like that, and it progresses as you continue to do the missions. You're trying to see what is the organization?
Organization was Genos or something like that?
Um, Atlas? No. This is gonna be bugging me for the time I explaining this, so give me one hot minute.
He's more professional.
Shinra. Sinra.
Shinra.
There you go. You're basically a Sinra soldier in training, trying to go up the ranks to be the best there is, yada yada yada, like I want to be better. And it is taking place right before Sephiroth goes A to D. Or he goes on a tangent and flies off. And that's who you look up to. And your best friend, I forgot his name. No. You look up to him in the Shinra soldier kind of thing. He tells you to go into missions and do this, and he technically gives you the Buster Sword. And you continue to do missions, you continue to do this, till you start getting a sneaking suspicion that the Shinra is up to something. And what they're up to is in making super soldiers. And they made 3 of them. Sephiroth is one. Ideal, I think, is the other one in red. A character they only made up for that Crisis Core thing. And the guy you look up to. Those 3 are technically the super soldiers of Shinra with the Genova gene, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think you start doubting Shinra in general, and you want to help Sephiroth, but Sephiroth is going insane with power, yada yada yada. The guy who you look up to is technically in denial. He didn't want this power. He doesn't want to use it, out of hand and destructive. So he tried to suppress it. And I want to say his name is Agil, but I doubt it. The third character that has the gene is psychotic. Not psychotic, but evil. He let the power consume him and he does what he wants on his merry way. As he tried to attack you, the character, Zack, your friend comes in and uses his Genova gene, basically, what he's inherited him, to technically protect you, but fly off because I guess he didn't want you to know it's him. And as that happening, you stumble across the village where you basically meet Cloud, because Cloud started as a Shinra soldier and he was a new recruit. And once you in his hometown, you discovered a mansion, you explore the mansion, and you found out there's some testing stuff in the mansion. And it turns out as well, you, Zack itself, and Cloud have been treated and tested for the Genova gene. It was dominant in you, but it was affecting you differently. And it was in Cloud, and it didn't really affect till, I guess, 7? I'm not sure. That happened, you found out, Shinra knows you want to betray them, yada yada yada, they go attack you, they try to kill you. I just jumped over a huge ass part. But then again, it involves a character nobody likes. Just to recap, there's a mission section where you go into the town under the Shinra company thing, and where you meet Atlas? No. What is her name?
Oh, you talking about the girl that gets stabbed?
Yeah.
What is her name?
Aerith.
Yes.
God, I'm like half asleep and I don't know if that's where you meet her, and technically it's a love interest. And you just tell her stories about what you do and stuff. You meet up with her. That's the only use she is in there. Technically, jumping back to where I was, finding. You go on, like, you basically go against Shinra, on that. And you fight against one of the main dudes, the Genova gene. And I don't know, that's where I stopped. I don't know what happened after that fight. I don't know what technically happens in the cutscene. But all I know, after you beat him, some cutscene happens. Probably that dude and your best friend you look up to in the army thing dies or goes off somewhere. And you basically exhausted, about on the verge of death, basically. And you're basically gunned down by the Shinra army.
Oh,
But
shit.
yeah, you fight like a. Okay, you know, I'm gonna explain this the best I can so you can actually imagine it. You know, you can Hearts 2 when you go to the Tower of Darkness in that castle town, and you fight like an onslaught of Heartless.
Yeah.
Think of that. A bunch of enemies are right there gunning you down. You can try to survive, but after a certain amount of time, it plays a cutscene where you are carrying Cloud off into the distance, and I guess where it shows a gravestone of a Buster Sword, you basically pass that Buster Sword onto Cloud, which is his weapon when you start the game, of Heaven, and keep an eye out on Cloud, and Cloud doesn't know who she is, but he holds stories of. So in general, just basically he passed away. Zack passed away. He looking over Cloud. Cloud inherited the Buster Sword, and he gained some memory of Shinra, and that's why he wants to go against Shinra in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh.
I may have butchered that to higher hell than whatever, but it's been 5 years since I played the game, so.
It's been
Soon.
a long time and I
Don't
haven't
worry.
defeated it either.
Huh?
I haven't defeated it either. I just remember this one spot, it just got like so irritating, so I got that one.
I do say I think that's one of the Final Fantasy games that I did love the fighting style, because I can actually move around.
Yeah. That's why I love 15.
Yeah. I just
So-
hate standing still.
Yeah. So 15. Rich kid tries to get
Not rich kid. An
Not
heir. An heir. He is rich, but he's an heir to. He's a prince, basically.
Prince Noctis.
So Prince Noctis embarks on an adventure being forced to go by his father's orders with his three best friends, a severely named Prancer who's a photogenic cameraman, his royal shield Gladios, who will protect him with his own life, and his one, I guess, babysitter slash cook, Ignis, who always comes up with a new recipe every single moment when you don't need it.
I ain't wrong.
I have a story about that I love, about Iggy. But it didn't happen to me. It happened in someone's stream. Since Ignis has a power to like basically throw a elemental bomb at an enemy, he got stuck with his hands up, one of his hands up ready to throw. At the exact same moment, he came up with like, I got a new recipe. So for the whole battle, he had his hands up, like in front of his face, like he's having Nom flashbacks after doing that. And as soon as the fight was over, he came to his senses. So he was useless that whole entire fight. Like, I have a new recipe, like, and then Nom flashbacks just standing still with his hand in front of his face when the fight's going on around him. That was hilarious.
then hijinks happen. Then they
Going,
pull.
going on town with my 3 best friends when our car broke down halfway to Hammerhead.
But you wouldn't
We-
expect the prices. The okay, that's not bad.
And basically they went to another area to find out that to explore the town to go to a certain area on the map, yada yada yada, sleep there. Breaking news! Your hometown is destroyed and your daddy's dead.
Oh yeah, and they pulled off a Final Fantasy VII too. Final Fantasy VII, the Earth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Luna, or whatever
Yeah.
her name is.
The Lufina, something like that.
Yeah, but she was technically a little bit more useful
Yeah, but I still
as a
liked,
character.
I still liked what's his name, sister, way better.
Oh yeah, Gladio's younger sister,
Yeah.
who has the hots for Noctis.
Yeah. That's like, come on. Can we at least just have like a alternative ending?
There can't be an alternative ending because technically Noctis died at the end.
They already
Oops,
had an
spoiler alert.
alternative ending in the freaking Ignis one.
I guess. It's because I know for the DLC storyline, because there's a part where Gladio leaves a team, and that's where his story comes in on the DLC. I don't know when Prompto's story, if it's before the mission, like before the whole game,
It's,
or when you push him off the train.
it was the part where Noctis and all the guys were just pissed off at each other. They were in the train. I think.
So when
No,
you push
it was like
when you push
something-
Prompto off the train
Yeah.
accidentally, and then I haven't played Iggy's, but I seen it, and I guess it's just because he was more loyal to Noctis, and I guess seen him like raised him up. I guess cooked for him, everything else, yada yada yada. He felt like it was his duty to make sure he's safe better than Gladio, and Gladio's the royal shield.
I don't know.
And then he would like literally lay his life down just for that, and he technically almost died.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess that's the reason why they wanted to use that as an alternate ending, because after that they updated the game. So because in the game when you meet back with Iggy, he's blind. And that's what people want to say, that since you was in the shell crystal for so long, Iggy tried to save you and brought you back out, but at the cost of his sight. At the price of losing his sight. I think.
Something like
Don't
that.
quote me on that.
I'll quote you saying no. Quote you.
Okay, anything else? Next number?
Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Just kidding. Number 7.
Jeez, that was a good game.
Wait until you hear number 7. Okay, number 7. I already said Jet Set Radio. I already said Oz Life.
Wait, fill me in the games you already have. Number 1 is Jet Set Radio. Number 2,
Dog's Life.
Dog's Life?
Yeah.
Huh. Number 3? Wait, A Dog's
Sly
Life is
Cooper.
what?
Number 3 was
Okay.
Sly Cooper series. 4 is Jack and Dexter. 5 was I forgot. 6 was Final Fantasy. No,
I think we skipped 5.
5 is the THQ games.
Oh, THQ, yeah. Then 6 is Final Fantasy. 7.
Is
I would say though, Jet Set Radio was a fun game. I have that on PlayStation 3. I should probably hook that up maybe.
if you ever get the chance to play Jet Set Radio Future, it's it's really good. I just wish it was on the PS4. It might be on the Xbox One because it's an Xbox only game.
Hmm. Well, I have a 360, so, but I'm not gonna pay membership for that shit. Okay, so number 7 is what?
It is Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider?
Original. Original.
Triangle Hits?
Yes, Triangle Hits. I remember the game. I remember liking it. I remember like some parts, like when like the freaking T-Rex comes out of nowhere. The freaking weird butler that just keeps on following you in the practice area.
I only played that area because I was a kid. I had no idea what I was doing. And every time it turns on, I'm like, oh, hey, practice area. There's a maze, there's the butler, there's this. What the fuck am I doing?
Dude,
I
it
was just
wasn't.
exploring that area. I was like fucking around with it the most, and I never played the game after that. But I was a kid, so mind you.
Yeah. And the noises to everything sounded like really cool.
At
Like
the
if you
time.
get something. Stop. Obviously, it's not gonna sound like that. But oh my god, that freaking monster-looking thing. Not monster-looking thing. It is a monster. But it looks so weird. But anyways, great game. Apparently, weird story. I never defeated any of them. Apparently, there's like some weird bosses and stuff. The PS2 ones, one of them got edgy. The second one was a remaster of the first games. Or at least the one with the dinosaur.
And then the PlayStation 4 one, or 3, I guess, was a retelling, but yeah.
Then the PS4.
Not a retelling, probably just a future one.
Just catching up from the past of Lara Croft.
Though, what about the Tomb Raider movie? No one talks about that.
Good when I was young.
I think anything's good what we saw as when we were young because it was like, hey, look, it's this about my favorite game. But watching it now, it's just cringy as shit.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat.
Oh god. That still bugs me and I find it hilariously stupid.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero got beaten by just throwing a bucket of water on him.
Okay. Number 8 is Oddworld series. I didn't get to Oddworld. Abe's like Oddworld, Abe Odyssey, New and Tasty, the other ones I forgot. They're like
I never heard of that.
They're 2D puzzle games basically.
Hmm.
Back then they were like really good with like how their art was, I guess you could say. Look. And the New and Tasty is a remastered of the first 2 games, I guess. It was pretty good.
Were these like PSP games?
PS1.
Oh, PS1.
Came out like around the same time as like Tomb Raider and stuff. I'm going off a tangent, but I remember there was a PS1 game that was like super bloody and stuff, and I think you can play as 4 people or something. And I have no idea what was the point of it. I just remember like you can get like random like weapons and stuff and start murdering like a bunch of people. I think it was just waves.
Doom?
It was like it wasn't like first person. It was like third person or something. On Oddworld, there was like one for the PS2. It was pretty odd.
I'm leaving the stream. Goodbye.
Like the stream is off. But the third one was pretty weird because that was the only one that was actually 3D. You can move around, and you get to play as Abe plus this other dude that is a fish creature but in a wheelchair. And all the games is based like saving Medokins, which is like a race. I never played the one that looks like Red Dead Redemption before Red Dead Redemption. Maybe Red Dead Revolver was there before, but it looked westerner. Number 8, Rayman series.
I thought it was at number 8. I thought this was number 9.
Number 8.5. Rayman series. I remember Rayman. The first one was super hard. The second one was alright for the PS1. The second one on the PS2 was pretty good. The third one I played on the PS3. I really liked because you can get like different like weapons and stuff. You can equip and stuff. Well, it's basically your hand and stuff, and you just have like power ups for a little bit. And you can equip them and stuff. And there was also Rayman Arena, which was weirdly a racing game. Plus all
I
the
thought it was more
rabbits.
of a fighting game. Oh no. Arena, I think it's a fighting game and semi-racing game. It's a mix-max if it was the Raging Rabbit one.
Yeah. And rabbits. I like the original a lot. I think they still got like a place in my heart, and they're always gonna be better than their carbon copy, the carbon shuttle copy of those yellow pills.
I do have to say that I'm surprised that Raven Rabbit is still going when was the last game even made before Raving Rabbits and Mario?
Yeah. Yeah, I was really surprised they even got like that deal. And I'm really surprised they didn't put Rayman in it.
I think because Rayman was another title,
Yeah.
like another company, when Raven Rabbit was on the Nintendo Wii. I don't know if it was only, but that's the only thing I remember from.
And Origins. And Legends. Origins is not really Origins. Legends basically has Origins in it. So if you want to play a Rayman game, I would go with Legends because it has the Origin games already in it. Besides, you get to see like the fairies and stuff. Which the fairies and Origins is pretty fun. They definitely don't look like what they used to look like. And Number 9. Wait.
So
no.
Rayman was 8.5?
Yeah, because I still have 2. That one is first and second. Also, I almost forgot. Rayman for the PS1 had a math game, which is like, oh, go over here if it's like 1 plus 5 is 6, right?
Hey,
Go over
hey,
there.
just be happy it's not like Pokemon Stadium or I think it was Pokemon Stadium on the 64 where you have to follow Clefairy. Remember this pattern and it gives you like a 64 pattern,
Oh,
a
shit.
combo pattern that you have to remember as a 5-year-old kid playing the game.
Damn, about that. Yeah. So that was a thing. Number 9 is Spyro. I love that game to death. It was I wouldn't say my first console, but the first console that was my own. I get to play on my own and stuff. Was the PS1, and the first game was Spyro. I was like, I always wondered why I was like, I'm really into Spyro and stuff. Apparently that was the first game I ever played from what my dad said. So that game's always going to be in my heart. And ironically, my niece loved Crash Bandicoot. So I always would buy the Spyro games, she would buy always the Crash games.
For me, for Spyro's the most memorable because I only had the first game, the Year of the Dragon, I believe it was.
I think that was, if you're thinking on the PS2.
No, Spyro the Dragon is the first one.
Spyro the Dragon, Spyro.
Yeah, I only had that for
Rampage.
PlayStation 1. Yeah, I only had that for the PlayStation, the original one. And it's most memorable because even though we had a PlayStation 2, like it was with my brother, and he's always pawning off the PlayStation because he needs the cash, but whatever. We always had the PlayStation, the regular one, and it would be the only time that I would legitimately leave the PlayStation 1 on, turn off my TV, and get back to it later because we had no freaking memory cards
Oh yeah.
for the PlayStation 1.
And
And
kids, back then, we didn't have USBs or like actual inside safe stuff. We had to have basically like a USB thing. You plug it into your
a
system,
cartridge,
your console.
a flash drive.
And
The concept for the modern age kid, if you want to know what it is, it's technically a flash drive you put into your system to save data to.
but it only said like a gig of safe.
But it only holds 8. It can hold up to a gig, but I think the original ones are 8 megabytes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, 8 megabytes is one of them, and the other one, yeah, only 8 megabytes.
Alright. I want to say
Oh, fucking.
Spyro slash Crash Bandicoot, because I would want to talk about the PS2 Crash Bandicoot. But
Oh, and
Spyro-
if you excited for the Spyro game re-release coming out in technically 13 more days, or 14, well, give or take, then yay!
I hate myself.
Did I hear you saying you hate yourself under your breath?
Yeah, because I don't have the money, and if I gotta buy a game, it's gonna be Soul Calibur. Fuck
I
it!
do
We're
feel
making
bad.
it top 11.
I do feel bad that you forgot to renew it, and I kind of just want to help you get it back. Like, to have Spyro. Because I know you were super hype about it, and then knowing that that little hiccup happened, I was like, why?
Yeah. Spider-Man is a good game, but a short game.
I know when I played it, like, when I thought I played it, I thought it 100%ed, but I always get stuck at the deep swamp woods.
Yeah. Okay, but
Or treetops, whatever you want to call it.
Sparrow 1. The classic. Sparrow 2. Love the cutscenes. Sparrow 3. Love the characters.
Hold
I
up.
like the characters of the
I feel
second
like,
one
I feel
too.
like,
I feel
hold
like
on,
the
hold on,
second one is really good. Because they
Yeah.
did like the cutscenes and stuff.
no wait, I feel like we have to, set a baseline, because the Spyro games we're talking about the original PlayStation 1 games to a few that would pop up on the GameCube, if it's not the same, up to,
The Game Boy one?
I want,
Okay.
and the Game Boy up to the PlayStation 2 one, because after they added the other dragon, like Into the Darkness, that was okay, but afterwards when Spyro dropped off and not coming back till Skylanders, I technically don't want to count that.
Yeah. We don't talk about those days. Okay.
Like, the PlayStation 2, Eternal Darkness, or whatever, those two series was where it starts falling off, but I guess some people do like the game. I never
do.
played them yet, but I never played them, so I'm like, I want to be on the fence, like 50-50, but then again,
It was the
yeah.
first time you can ever play as Spyro and you can actually fly anywhere in the last one of the
actual fly without
Legends.
power-ups.
Nah, you can actually fly anywhere. But, like I was saying, the second one in the original classics was basically my favorites because you get to like know like the off back when you first get into it. You see the enemies, you see how the enemies act, how their personality is, and you can see how the people around the town is reacting and how their personalities are.
In the first one, when you kill an enemy, the other one runs away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and if you don't have your blood boiling after you hear na 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 na.
Every time I hear that, I'm like, where is that? I'm like, every time I hear that noise in the game, I'm like, where is that fucker?
I know he's there.
That's the reason why I got stuck on the treetop levels on, I don't know what ward it is, like 5?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, where they have like the blue guy is like just goes like jumps from like one side of the road to the other and stuff.
Like,
It's, like,
jumping to
super
giant
far.
trees, and it's 3 of them. It's a red, blue, and a yellow one.
Yeah.
Because I try to 100% it every time I try it.
And okay. But in the third one, it's pretty good. I wish they brought the cutscenes with this from the second one. The PS
You talking about the...
at the third
Yeah,
game.
the dragonfly?
Yeah.
Or Raptor's Rage?
The third one of the PS1 games, where you get to play as a bunch of characters, as a Yeti,
Oh, that's,
a kangaroo, what's it called?
I think they had that in the second one, too.
Yeah. And, Year of the Dragonfly. Interesting. I thought I liked it. I remember liking the game, but apparently not everyone likes it.
Is Zero the Dragonfly...
It's a PS2 one. The first breath you can get is bubbles.
I feel I technically played a GameCube, not a Game Boy, a GameCube, a Game Boy version of Year of the Dragonfly. Or something of the same similar name. I forgot which one. Because I only had 3 Game Boy games of Spyro. One of them was a combo pack, so. Shall we continue on Spyro, or are we going to number 10?
Okay. The Year of the Dragon, then there was the one with the mole's grandson or something, and the mole was a scientist.
That was a
Then-
mole?
I believe so.
No, I thought it was like some type of
Groundhog?
feline.
I remember something like that. Then the GBA games, Season of Ice and Season of Fire, really good.
I had the combo pack of Ice and Fire. It was good.
I wanted to try to copy Pokemon with that, but I think it was like 2 years of difference.
Of what?
Yeah.
Copying Pokemon on having 2 of the same game but different names?
Yeah, I always wonder why people do that. Like even when my friend,
Pokemon didn't do that. If you want to know, it was Legend. I think from Nintendo. I think Legend of Zelda did that because you have Oracle of Season and Oracle of Time or something.
And okay, then there was the horrible crossover GBA game of Crash Purple and Spiral Orange, where they're in their crashes and spirals, roll spirals and crashes. But it sucks because
I believe I
all the
played
games
that,
were
or I
just
played
basically
something
the same.
of it,
I wouldn't
and I
buy
didn't like it.
Don't buy it. Don't go into.
I think I
Crash
think that was a
Purple.
bonus. I think that was a bonus content on the combo cartridge I have of Season of Fire and Season of Ice.
I think I had like the combo of Spiral and Crash. But yeah, don't go into Spiral Purple and not Spiral Purple, Spiral Orange and Crash Purple stock market. They're going down.
Yeah, it's either that. It's either that, or I just got an emulator and played it because it's a Spyro game that I never played.
Then the Legend of Spiral trilogy.
I thought you was gonna say Legend of
Yes,
Zelda.
it's Lord of the Rings / Jesus type of story. But I personally liked it. I like the combat and stuff. The third one, you can fly. You can finally fly in a Spiral game. Where you get that? Then there's Skylands. Okay, then there's Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. I like all 3 of them from the original PS1.
Oh, side note. I don't know if it's in the game, but Crash Bandicoot has stooped to that level of Skylanders.
Who?
Yes, I don't know if it's in the game, it might be, but the animated series of Skylanders has an English-talking Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
It is so janky, so weird, and unnatural.
Yes. We do not talk about Skylanders in this Christian server. Sacrilege.
Where's one of her friends? He doesn't have enough Jesus in him.
Damn it, Chris. Just kidding.
Jeez, I was being subtle about it, but you just have to throw him under the bus.
Well, Chris Rock gotta listen. Chris is gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? No. Then my favorite of all the Crash games is Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity. Awesome game. I love the combat. I love how everyone reacts to each other and stuff. You get to play as Cortex and Crash. I don't remember finishing the game because apparently you get to play as Cortex's niece, Nina Cortez. So you get to play 3 people.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I never knew that until I was watching a review and stuff. I was like, wait, what? You get to play as her? I don't remember that in the game. And all the songs are basically I forgot what the actual name of it is, but like when like all the songs are made, every sound is made by the person's mouth.
Beat bodies.
Like that one dude, some something smooth, but not Nick. Don't say Nick.
Oh, acapella.
He has a cat. He has long hair. He looks like a metalhead, but he has like the softest
No, I know
voice.
who you mean. Smooth McGroove. You mean acapellas.
Yeah, every song is basically Smooth McGroove. Okay. Yeah, we're on. Are we on 8,
10.
9? 10?
We're on 10, I think.
10.
No. 9. No.
No,
Yeah, 10.
We're on 10 because I said 11. Soul Calibur.
Because 6 was that.
I said we're gonna have
7
11.
was...
Top 11 now. Okay. Soul Calibur / Soul Edge. I played it actually, like the original Soul Edge on the PS1, I believe. That game, I was like, dude, no way. And like the end of like the Knights, I forgot what's his name, Siegfried. No, it's not Siegfried. Yeah, it's Siegfried?
Nightmare?
Yeah, he turns into Nightmare. I was like, dude, I want to. I didn't know there was actual you can unlock unlock Nightmare in the Soul Edge, but the second game actually has Nightmare, and I like the cameo of actually everyone loves like Link and stuff, but I personally like Spawn for the Xbox.
Yeah. You played, what, the Xbox or the PlayStation
Xbox.
version?
Xbox has
Okay, you play...
the Spawn, and the PS2 has Hihachi.
Yeah, Heihachi. I played the GameCube version with the Link with my cousin.
I didn't know there had a difference until I saw my friend Brian play it. I was like, whoa, where's Spawn?
And now since you got and since one of our friends have it on his PlayStation, you have both Spawn and Heihachi.
Okay.
Though, as for someone as me, I have not played any SoCal game since technically that game, like...
Yeah, because they put it on the
probably
PS2.
more than, like, 15 years ago.
Yeah, the third one was on the PS2, then they put it on the PS4 and Xbox, not PS3 and Xbox. 360.
I probably might have played one on the PlayStation 2, but I have very, very, very vague memories of it, if so. All I remember is the GameCube one. And that's the only SoCal game I played till I recently got me SoCal 6. Not phase on though.
Played, I actually played it all the way through, like... I technically have the newest one, but I just had to buy it. Because it's downloaded into my system, but not actually mine, because I let my friend put it on through his system, through his
Account.
account. Yeah. So yeah, first one I thought was pretty good, but it's probably like now. The second one I thought was really good. The music's good, and that's where I started liking Column. Third,
Though,
pretty good. They brought in new
correct me,
characters and stuff. Take out some characters. There's like
correct
Aubrey
me if
Huff.
I'm wrong,
Hmm?
but is all those SoCal games basically the same startup? Like, like someone has the Soul Calibur and Soul Edge, and something happened, then someone named Siegfried found Soul Calibur or whatever, and become Nightmare.
Basically.
Is it always Siegfried or Sieg or whatever his name is now? Always becoming Nightmare?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like, I guess originally it was supposed to be the samurai. It was supposed to be the main character. Then it all of a sudden became what's his name? Siegfried is the main character. Then
But
Sophie does now like the main character.
but as well, I noticed that even though Siegfried is technically the evil dude because he turns into Nightmare in every SoCal game, but there's always a second person who has just enough evil to become the new Nightmare or owner
Yeah.
of the Blade,
It's basically like,
and that's the only that change.
yeah, it's like a half and half roster of evil and good. That's why you'll see like some characters will have the nightmare version of their sword. Then like some of them will have the Soul Edge version of the sword. But there only would be like a nightmare because they're evil and stuff. The one before the new game, I thought it was good at least. It was a thing. I wish they didn't take out characters and put new characters, but they're old characters, and they put old characters as characters that use all of the weapons.
Are you dissing on my character?
If the characters Keelik and Sophia, then yes.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
You said
your
all
character.
the weapons and
I know what you're talking about. Nah. And number 11, Kingdom Hearts. Obviously, it's gonna be Kingdom Hearts.
now, Devin,
Kiss.
I have an important question. And theoretically, in what order should you start Kingdom Hearts?
Number. It's either one or two. Because Spiral's gonna be like either one or two.
No, I mean in all the games and what they have, what order should you play them as?
Oh, like I said in the beginning, it's not. It's all in they all have like a special part for me.
No,
but,
like I want to know like what's your idea on chronological order of the game?
oh, are you talking about the Kingdom Hearts?
Yes.
Chronological? God.
Yes.
I think the first one was Key, which starts off everything. Then it's
The mobile game, basically.
the one with Ventus, which was.
I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Hmm?
It's actually, if you have 2.8, there's a movie that shows technically the ending of mobile game Keys, I guess you want to call it, because of the 14 Zodiac mask-wearing dudes,
Mm-hmm.
that group, and something happened that caused misfortune and one got sent away. That's after the X. Then, I say both by sleep, then Kingdom Hearts 1, 365 Days Over 2, Chain of Memories,
I
Chain of
say they
Memories
both
Recoded.
in together. They're both
Yeah, but
intertwined.
Chain of Memories is basically
Swords for it.
you getting out. You
Yeah.
getting out. But
That's true.
Recoded is something like near the end. So you played 3 over 65 Days Over 2.
No, I mean
Then,
like 362 and Chain of Memories. I feel like they're intertwined because
there
they're,
is, but you
they're
technically, I
intertwined with
guess,
like almost like a lot of the first and the Chain of Memories.
yeah, but I say you played 365 Days Over 2 first, then Chain of Memories, because you would rather not play something to get out of and then remember everything that happened when you don't remember it.
Yeah.
But then again, it starts off after 2, but that's all a simulation till Soul wakes up, so I'm guessing like Recoded is near the end, and then you're just in a wake up process.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess that's it, unless you want to squeeze in 2.8 like after
2.8
Kingdom
is
Hearts
like
2.
the one with Aqua is basically like the intro of like 3.
Like that's gonna be before 3 anyway, so
Actually, nah, it's not really that as much as the the ending of Kingdom Hearts 1.
no.
Because isn't when they open the door and he sees Mickey and someone else, I believe Riku, it's like
Yes.
that's the ending of the Aqua one.
I was gonna say I thought it would be the ending of Fourth by Sleep, because if you do some stuff to 100%, I think you get to an ending where you see Aqua just roaming around, and then that's what I think it is.
Yeah, it's like Heartless Knight?
Yeah.
Something like that. I just know it's just the ending of Kingdom Hearts is also the ending of Aqua, the original.
But then again, I only say it's gonna be way before 3 or right before 3 till everything builds up.
Yeah.
But this
It's,
is why people say Kingdom Hearts is a using ass story. Because there's no story added at all, quote unquote.
but my favorite game from them, chronologically, from the highest to the lowest, is Kingdom Hearts 2, 1, 300 and something days, Birth by Sleep, the movies, then Chain of Memory.
I would say Chain of Memories kind of sucked.
Yeah, I guess.
Like the
I
card
didn't
time,
like
the card based game kind of sucked.
yeah. If you didn't get the right cards, you basically F.
If you do a combo and if you use it at the wrong time, they can overpower you, or you can't break their attack.
Mm-hmm. That's one reason I really hate.
Though then
Chain of
again, I
Memories.
also hate it because Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is a 2 games. It came out as 2 games. One for the PlayStation 2, and the exact same game, the only slightly different name title of Chain of Memories.
Mm,
But it's the same game.
exactly the same damn game. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be Chain of Memories, but with the Kingdom Hearts one. It's gonna be good. I'm so glad they did
But
that.
I
Never
don't know
bought
if
it for
it's
the
different.
PS2, but bought the HD remixes for the PS3. Was
I don't know if it's
disappointed.
any different, but I played the Game Boy one first, and I got to a point where I have to fight technically the dude with the ice shield, I think, or Riku. Actually, I have to fight Riku. And it took me so long to get there on the Game Boy one. I got to the exact same point within 15 minutes of the game on the PlayStation 2 one.
Mhm. I just
I'm ready.
that was the first game I ever got for the Game Boy. And it's like, oh, this is cool. I didn't know there was a one. I wasn't expecting to get a Game Boy for Christmas. The Game Boy Advance. I was like, oh, cool, thanks. And it's like, no way.
To be perfectly honest, I think that was like my first game for my Game Boy Advance SP.
So there, I was like, no way. Then it's like, oh, oh no. Why? Why couldn't it just been a 2D action game? Side scroller. Anything but this. I like Kingdom Hearts 2 because basically everything, if you level up your character right, because honestly you don't need to level up Donald and Goofy, honestly, in these games.
Donald is useless. Goofy is more helpful than Donald.
Yeah. I feel like Donald's only good if you give him only healing stuff. Goofy is a thing. You could have him as like a shield and stuff, but usually some of the stuff it never works and stuff. But make sure you level up yourself first. And there's, if you're wondering like why isn't like something in there, you probably haven't leveled it up right. Because you can dodge, you can parry stuff, you can slide dash and stuff later in the game and stuff. You can be basically very OP in the game. You could like slide and stuff. And I swear on the PS2, for some reason, I thought the PS2 would let you have 2 keyblades on you consistently. But apparently no.
Wait, Kingdom Hearts 2 or what?
Yeah, the second one. I know you can have it while you transform into like the yellow and red and stuff. But I swear on everything, I remember having the PS2 one, the second one, have 2 keyblades. You can dual wield 2 keyblades anywhere.
That's probably when you go to the master forms. Yeah, you can do it anywhere, but you need to focus. But I know in 365 Days Over 2, if you get I guess the last weapon, I don't know what it's called, the Omnius Blade or whatever.
Ultimate Blade or
and
something?
It's not the Ultimate Blade. But if you add 3 of the same unit types that you get in certain missions on certain days, if you don't do that mission, you don't get it. But if you equip all 3 of them, you get to dual wield the Overkeep and Oblivion Blades in 365 over 2.
Wow, that's cool.
I do say the equipment thing for 365 Days Over 2 was kind of interesting, because it's technically a Tetris game, and you have to like put everything in a spot.
That looks cool. That sounds cool, not it looks. Because obviously I'm not looking at anything. But, yeah. Also, the second game's Sephiroth Hidden Battle is way easier than the first one.
But still annoying.
Yeah, it's still overpowered. but way easier. I never got to finish the first game because of that. That one and the Frost Giant. No, I think I did defeat that one. But God, that was hard. Okay, the first one was the second one because I really liked it. It was good. Is it the first one, the intro of Kingdom Hearts as a very, 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 very confusing game, as in story-wise. But it gets you a good story, and when's the last time you get to fight the devil in a kid's game?
Are you talking about Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2?
One, you get to fight that one guy from
Zadness?
Fantasia.
Which
Remember
one?
the basically the devil from Phantasma, or whatever.
I don't remember playing Phantasma.
It was a,
Like, is it near the end?
Yes, it was the boss before the last boss.
When you go into a volcano?
Yeah.
After the one?
Yeah. I don't know if that was an original, but
That's technically the shadow dude.
no. I'll show you later on.
Oh, the gargoyle one. I know what you mean, I don't know what it is.
Why is
But-
this bull here?
Huh?
Why is the old the red? Oh God, he's huge too. I didn't even notice him. Sorry, I'm just going on a tangent with the game.
But I will say that Kingdom Hearts 1 was kind of more memorable near the end, as it was one of the moments where I kind of actually competed with my brother, because the last stretch of the game when you win before you fight Ansem, before you fought the big gargoyle thing from the volcano and all that, me and my brother would switch off if one of us dies. And knowing that knowing I'm the gamer of the family, it took me just a little while to get the hang of it, and I just spring after it after a while. And my brother always kind of I tell my brother to do stuff, but it was memorable stuff that happened.
Yeah.
I wish I still had that. Oh well.
I wish I had that, but I didn't. And God, that was so irritating to defeat.
Had what?
The last part of Ansem.
I think that what got me the most is when he throws his shadow at you. His Heartless shadow at you.
Yeah.
I think I got to the point where I kind of figured it out instantly, and I try to run to my team and Goofy, protect me, and use Goofy or Donald as a meat shield.
Oh yeah. Because you're basically almost dead at the end of it. I remember liking the second one a lot.
Oh, but
then,
there's one thing I do like about Kingdom Hearts 2, but I never got a chance to actually beat it. The secret bosses.
yeah, I didn't know they had secret bosses.
I kinda did, but I never knew how to access them. I don't know if it was only 2 secret bosses or 3. think it was only 2 secret bosses in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, it's weird how they the secret bosses actually correlate from
No,
the
1, I think. It was the first one, I think.
That was fun. Oh yeah, that flash point. Yeah, so yeah, that's all the stuff
Okay,
that I remember that's memorable for that game. So plus
Okay, it was a few bosses. I don't know if it was from, I think, yeah, 1, the Ice Titan, the Phantom in Neverland, the one dude in the desert, Sephiroth back in Olympus, and then in the final mix they added another one. Not everything went silent.
I was fighting a character. And I don't really remember any of the other games as much as the second and the first one. I remember the I think the what were the ones supposed to be you and Roxas? Not Roxas, Riku? You get to play as either one. I thought that was pretty interesting how they the movesets and stuff is.
Yeah.
Like how you could like fly around and stuff basically.
And which one?
I think it was I don't know if it was like Recoder or something like that.
Oh, you
What
know
were
what? I completely forgot one game.
What were the
I completely
DS
forgot
ones?
one Kingdom Hearts game. I forgot Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Drop Distance, that's what it is.
And I think Dream Drop's Distance is after 2.
Okay. And that was it for the top 10, top 11 series.
Top 11 and a half.
And a half series.
What freaking time is it? It's 3, so it seems like just 1 for you. How long you in stream for? What, it's like a normal person and actually go to sleep.
I'm just waiting for this. Oh! Oh yeah, he's still here. Watch this dragon gonna die before I even get there. lifesaver. Oh. And this has and I guess has been a stream. Thank you for my cameo guest, M-Dog, XMK11, Soundwave, Sublime Ano. And
I don't know who said my name, but yeah, I'm not good, right?
I said yours first. M-Dog, XMK, Soundwaves, X678? Or something like that?
Who?
Ivan's thing? I forgot.
Soundwave something?
What was it again?
I have no idea.
Alright. Nice and smooth. Sublime Autumn. Even though she didn't talk, she was with us in spirit. So, let's see. I already did an intro from Nick, so let's see. Let's see what the outro is in Chris's.
You finished streaming?
No, yeah.
Oh. I just feel like so long ago, whatever, and then like no streaming. Okay.
Damn, Chris, do you even have that outro?
Hello and welcome back. So, if you want to see more, leave a like. If you want to see more videos similar to this one, subscribe. And of course, leave all your feedback and suggestions down below. Trust me, I read them all the time. So, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.